Like I have a friend, the person that does surgery on her ingrown toenails is her person that gives her the pedicure.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she does it every single time. But that's what I want to do, is I want to educate.
Right.
I just want to educate people.
And that's the thing, is because, so A is, again, like we could, formulate all these questions if you wanted to interview again, in my opinion, because with sports medicine, we do actually do a lot of toenails where people come in with thick toenails and think it's fungus and it's not. But I do a lot of education from pedicures on how, when you continue to get that ingrown taken out by the technician, you're manipulating the nail, it's going to get more thick, it's going to change shape, the skin is going to take shape. And so it's important to know, and nobody knows that. They're just coming in going like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, A, the other podiatrist didn't tell me, or, the technician or anything like that. People will come with lifted toenails. And so I do a lot. My toenail visits are just as long as any other visit, because I sit there and educate them on, well, let me look at your shoe, and what is your foot doing in that shoe, and are your toes curling under to make that toenail thick, and what sport are you playing, or again, the ingrown part as far as educating the nail. And that's hugely important, I feel like, to a society of women that feel like they have to go get pedicures and endure the pain, So I would love to take care of your friend.
Is somebody going to deal with that forever? Or is there anything that can be done to deal with it?
No, we can take those out permanently. So we use, most of us use phenol, and phenol just is a chemical burn to the matrix, so 90% of the time it shouldn't grow back. So if they have issues, just the corners, then we remove the corners, put the acid in there, and those corners should not grow back. There are some things that make it grow back, like if it's infected, or for some reason a tourniquet wasn't used by a non-podiatrist, but otherwise it shouldn't grow back. But again, if the nail and skin have taken a different shape, I'll educate people, even if these borders don't come back, if you don't start changing how you take care of this nail, you're going to lose it all, because the new nail is going to become ingrown. So there's a lot so you don't have to deal with it, forever. It's just how you take care of the nail afterwards.
Because if you don't take care of it, it's just like Groundhog Day all over again, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So when people come in and they have like a second infection, I'll tell them, A, we can't remove it permanently because it's infected, but if you keep waiting, you're going to be in here every year. I'm going to be removing your nail until it gets infected again. So we need to set you up in 3 months and permanently remove it so that you're not just doing it over and over and over again. And they cost money. Right. It's applied to the deductible.
So it's a true solution instead of...
It's a solution. It is. So the Frenchie's Nail Salon is a franchise that's off of 46, and I love what they do because they teach their technicians different than anyone else, even after they graduate from their school. And they do not manipulate the nail. So they're not going to dig out any ingrown. In fact, if you go and ask, they'll send you to me, and they'll just turn you away. They won't do it because they don't want to, cause trauma to the nail. So I love that place for a few reasons. One is there's no toxins, because I'm a toxin freak, or try to avoid it. And then the smell, so there's no, they aerate it differently, so because they don't use toxins, it doesn't smell horrible in there. They're all super friendly, but also they really take care of the nail the way it's supposed to be taken care of. So yeah, I will tell my patients, if you insist on getting pedicures, this is the place I recommend you going, because they're not going to, they also don't use jets. So if the fungus lives in jets, and if you're going to get pedicures, everyone was really excited when the places started to line the basins, but the fungus is actually in the jets, so they don't use the jets over at Frenchie's. And then they put their sterilizer timer right there, and don't reuse it until it's sterilized.
That makes perfect sense, because the water is circulating, but that's not lined with plastic.
No, and no one is up to code and circulating, the harsh chemical that's supposed to be circulated through those lines on a regular basis. I mean, they're just like the next, rinse it out, put a liner in it, and everyone thinks that it's safe. And really, that's not the truth at all. If someone is sitting there with fungus and they drain that water, then they should be cleaning that line.